Exactly 1 year ago today, I created the BernieBlade YouTube channel. I started off by making really shit videos, and I'm still making really shit videos. Let's talk about them. I started off my YouTube career with the BernieBlade short channel trailer, which was a really terrible video talking about why you should subscribe, and it's my most viewed video at the moment. I look back on it, and I think it's terrible, but I don't really care. I did make a video, which is now deleted. But it was basically me pissing people off on some random SMP. I don't play on SMP anymore. I don't remember the name of it, but I thought it was kind of funny. But yeah. And then I moved on to Crypto&Craft, which practically changed my entire YouTube channel because of the people I met on there. But this is during the period where I was just hopping from server to server from Discord, just trying to get content and annoy people. And I can safely say it's literally changed my entire channel, because the very next live stream I did was the Great War of Iris SMP with the same people, just about, maybe with a few missing, but it was pretty much the same people having a massive all-out fight in a really cool arena. And then I made a few small and insignificant videos like the end of an era, how to become a god at Grinch Simulator, 60 present game, slow head turn, stuff like that. Those are just short one-off videos I made just to do stuff that I want to do. But then I made the first, I would say, good video on my channel, Necrotics vs BernieBlade. To this day, it's still held up as one of my favorite videos because it's the only one at this point that I put a lot of effort into, and it was very climactic, everything that happened in it. So it was a very good video, very close showdown, and it was in Grinch Simulator. So definitely a very solid video. In the background of all this time, I was also playing PvP Legacy, grinding to 1,000 wins until I finally did, and then I made a montage about it, which I can say is by far one of the worst videos on my channel. It's not bad in the sense that it's under edited or anything, but just the music choice is poor for a PvP montage. There's such an unnecessary and annoying filter throughout the entire thing. The quality is low, and I wasn't even good at PvP at this time. So there's no reason to like this montage, really, except for the soundtrack maybe, but like I said, it doesn't fit a PvP montage. And then I once again made just a few one-off videos, like I joined an SP, got banned. The person kept spamming me on Discord, upload the video, so I uploaded it, it did terrible, and I never spoke to them again, because quite frankly they were annoying. Once again, I made another few one-off videos, like I got a gun on PvP Legacy where I just downloaded a texture pack, the Tilted SMP application video. I never actually got accepted, despite a lot of people saying it was one of the strongest applications there. But I'm pretty sure the SP got shut down, like, anonymously. Like, they didn't even say it got shut down, but no one was active on there anymore. So I'm not on the SMP. I never was. I pretty much quit like 2 days later. And then I made a fairly good video, Brits play Phasmophobia with Broken Necro. I don't talk to any of them anymore. Sadly, not sadly, I don't know, you decide, but it's a pretty decent video. I enjoyed it, the night was a vibe. I made 2 YouTube shorts pretty much the same day, and none of them are really good. I mean, King of the Hill was alright because I performed really well in the video, but, you know, the soundtrack could have been a bit better, could have been a little bit better edited, same with the God Game one. And then I fought Noel for the first time, which was the start of the Fighting Noel series, and 2 videos later I'd fight him again. But before we get to that video, I had made me fighting Only Juan, which was a really poor video because I thought it would do really well because Only Juan is a YouTuber, YouTube Shorts YouTuber with 200,000 subscribers. But he's one of those YouTubers who you don't remember the name of, but you see his content, you know it's him, but you never remember the name of him. Even if I had put his name in the title, description, keywords, comments, it wouldn't have mattered because no one really knows who he is. And then I made Arrow, PvP Legacy montage, which it wasn't okay. I thought the song choice was much better. It didn't have an annoying filter. The texture pack was alright. The only thing I dislike about it was I wasn't too good at PvP. If I was better at PvP, it'd be a pretty good montage, but it performed pretty well, and I'm fine with it. And then I have my most unnecessarily viewed video where I kill people with anvils on Legacy. I think it's because I put Capade in the title when all he did was have like a 5-10 second cameo in my video, and I didn't even fight him. He was just in my lobby. I tried dueling him, he didn't accept, so I just went back to doing what I was doing. I made a 2-hour-long live stream where I played a Legacy. I went undefeated, which I thought was an impressive feat at the time, but now it's like, you know, it makes sense because Legacy players aren't exactly the highest caliber of skill. And then I have my 3rd fight with Noel, which, interesting lore behind this one. A few days prior, I'd made the kit best 2 out of 3 because I wasn't getting much XP on Legacy, and I thought, if I did a best 2 out of 3, I'd get more XP. And I'm glad I did, because I lost the first round of this, and that would have been a failure of the video. And the reason why I lost the first round, because I had just come home from dinner, then I made my channel trailer. I ended up like reuniting with like a few people that I haven't seen in ages, and the video performed alright. It's not a bad video. The music was alright. I don't know. It's like nothing wrong with it. I just don't like it that much, to be honest. And then I made a 4-hour long live stream where I played with like Brooke, Toxic, Despo. And I think that's it. I had a cameo from like Snock, or Snocko, Sonic. Everyone calls them different names. Noel even popped in at one point, which ended up resulting in my next video being Noel versus BernieBlade, the 4th fight, where I won both rounds again. Because, well, actually, I won 3 rounds because we did bow duels and then we did the Skywars kit. And then came Devilish SMP, and SMP I was really bored of, and I was mainly bored of it because the people on my team were all Americans. They were never on when I was on, and so I was kind of just on the SMP on my own a lot of the time. I got bored, and I even took a break from Discord for a little while. And then I made a video talking about why I was gone, but you know, it was kind of whatever. And then I made a video talking about why I'm back. Now the video talking about why I was gone is like, it's on private now, so you're not gonna be able to find it. But the reason this is on private too, because I think the gameplay is actually pretty decent for someone who hasn't played Legacy in a while, and I was actually able to fluently talk about what I needed to talk about without messing up my words or anything, which I do a lot of the time now because I'm not used to commentaries. It then begins what I would call the golden age of my channel, and it starts with this video, PvPlexy's Darkest Hour, because this is the first time I had met the owner and the main admin on Legacy. Not only on Legacy, but when I promoted on it, well, when I promoted my video on Discord, I actually had the main admin reply to it, I'm pretty sure. So that was interesting. And then I met Squid Kid, which was probably the most unnecessary video on my channel, but I thought it was funny, so I uploaded it. Same with the I ranked every PvP Legacy map. It was an alright video. I feel I was perfectly justified in everything I said. The only thing I dislike about it is because there's a little YouTuber, I'm not going to say his name, but he pretty much just like made his own video, got more views, and even acknowledged that I made this video on Discord by saying, wow, I pretty much disagree with what you have to say, I'm going to make my own one. And then he made his own one. It did, like, it centupled in views, and mine was just left in the dust. And then began my win streak series. I got a 100 streak on Legacy, which I thought was way overdue, but I thought it was worthy of a video, and it did alright. It got 100 views, which is kind of ironic if you think about it. But then I got 200, and I thought, this is going to be a series now. So I was going to update. Every time I got another 100, I was going to make a new video where I show me getting 300. Well, each 100th one. But my dreams were crushed when a hacker ended it at 242. And he didn't even admit to hacking until I made the video, and I DM'd him on Discord. Well, actually, he DM'd me, but I spoke to him back. And yeah, it's one of my most viewed videos, which is kind of funny. But overall, it kind of sucked, and it kind of put me off PvP for a while. And I didn't get back into PvP until I got the helper role, which was like the biggest, most pivotal moment on my channel, I feel, because pretty much the other videos where I met the admins like foreshadowed this happening. Like even on the tier list video, I actually caught the attention of the owner and the head admin again. And when I got the helper role, I actually had to have an interview with the head admin. So I thought it was kind of like, you know, it was always meant to happen. This now I am a very respected member of PvPlexy Authority. And then I made my rest in peace Techno video. I don't really have much to say about that one. It was just me paying my respects, and it's my second most viewed video. I didn't want it to be as viewed as it was. I just wanted, you know, to get my words out and leave it at that. And then I got 100 subscribers, which kind of lightens the mood for the last thing I had to talk about. But I got 100 subscribers, and by the time I uploaded it, I actually had like 114, 116, something like that. Which I thought was quite funny, that I was gaining subs without even uploading videos. But I got 100 subs, I made a little crappy 1-minute video talking about what I'm going to do now that I have 100. I pretty much just got a custom URL. But then came my actual 100 sub special I made, which is probably my favourite video on my channel, my glow up. It's one that I actually put a lot of work into. I pretty much just like nabbed a tutorial of someone of how to pretty much make the entire video. but I still think it turned out really well. The only thing I will criticize about it is that the 1.8 clips could have been a little bit better. Actually, no, I'm lying. They could be much better, because all the 1.8 clips I used were just me block hitting. And the reason why I'd use those ones is because I had no good clips of me in 1.8. Like, I'm not the best in 1.8, neither am I the best in 1.9, but I'm at least, like, above decent in both of them. Like, 1.8, I could put up a fight, I could combo people, but I didn't have any clips, and I didn't feel like hopping onto Hypixel and doing it, because Hypixel is the worst server for 1.8. Like, if you want to go to 1.8, don't stick to Hypixel. It's just a terrible server for PvP. And then we have Dream vs BernieBlade, which I think is a really funny video, not just because of what happens in it, but because of how many people I actually fooled with it. Because I didn't tell anyone on Discord that it was clickbait either, and some people actually fell for it, which I think was kind of funny. The beginning of the video is so promising that it actually holds up to the title, and then you watch it and it's just me playing Gmod in the background for the Dream next spot. I think it's funny. I think it's one of my smartest videos I've made. And then I was gone for 2 months, mainly just because I didn't really have anything to upload. But I eventually uploaded MCC Island commentary because they were doing well at the time, where I just spoke about where I was. Pretty much just had no ideas and busy with IRL stuff. So I just spared you the 10 minutes of watching that video, but still watch it anyway. I fought Lucius on PvP Legacy, which I find really good, not just because I killed Lucius on Legacy, although it was kind of cheap the way I killed him. I was in a 5v1 and I just happened to have gotten the last hit when I had put the least amount of work into killing him for the entire game. But I find it funny because Lucius himself commented on the video saying that he's coming for me. Like, the word for word it says, "You guys got lucky. I managed to win that mismatch challenge. I'm coming for you." So I'm not sure if I should be scared or excited. I don't know. If he fights me again, that's even more views. But yeah, I think it's kind of funny. And beyond that, that's where I've gotten to. A full year later, I'm at 140 subscribers. So by the end of September 2023, if I'm not at 280 subscribers at least, then I've failed.